Morris, we need to reinstate fear in these humans. Remind them of the horrors that lurk in the darkness, so they're too scared to walk alone at night, and their children are too afraid to allow their soft feet to dangle over their bed. I need the police to remember who's in control. The firemen, national security, the military, each and every one of them. I've come too far to allow this child to override the mastery and control I have over this island. If he wants a war, he will not get one. Those are for soldiers. I am consequence, and anyone that stands on hero feet will be reminded of it.
I thought I heard you moving around up there. Where's Selene?
Sleep,
You had a long night, huh?
and consequence of your offspring. What kind of imbecile sends armed men inside his childhood home to apprehend his mother?
Well, can't do the time, don't do the crime, I guess.
I am disappointed in you, Kay. Security cameras, witnesses. Have I taught you anything?
Why didn't you tell me he was alive? All these years, I thought I drowned the little shit.
Because you were too young, too messy. But it's good to see not a lot has changed.
Oh, well, it's not the first. Just make it all go away like usual.
You put my existence at risk.
I did not. I went home. You had Selene kidnap and bring me here. I was prepared to face the consequences. You just still feel guilty about my parents, so you always cleaning up after me. So whatever the outcome is, it's not my fault, it's yours.
Your weakness, and it is visible. I am not going to lecture you about the philosophy of murder,
Good.
but I do want to enlighten you that murder is murder. So pray to your God or ask for the forgiveness you seek, but it will not change that the evil you so often point out in me is inside of you as well. You're worse than me,
How?
because every time you kill a man, you make excuses for it, and I do not. I know what it means. I perfected the art of it. You could even say I'm a master at it. I'm not like those humans that enjoy torturing a victim before they finally finish the work, but that's their business. I do it by means of survival, like what lions do in the jungle. You, on the other hand, just murdered a man who was not a threat to your existence. What does that tell you?
I don't know. Tell me, Travis.
That you're psychotic, lunatic, insane, mental.
And you made me this way. Controlling my mind at 17, making me think it was the right thing to do.
You loved it.
I did not. I hated it. That is why I left as soon as I turned 18, to get away from the blood, the murders, the skeletons in my closet. I wanted a normal life.
You wanted to be normal.
Yes.
So normal that you traveled 57 miles across the line to kill a man 48 years later for revenge. And guess what? I wasn't in your mind when you did it. But since you're on a killing spree, getting rid of Aaron would do me a great deed.
That is my son. I don't expect you to understand, but you don't kill the ones you love.
Love. I will propose to him a death in dark hours, a calm, relaxing night, allowing him to question his regrets, think about his insurance, remember his lover or his mistress, think about the useless crap he spent his money on, and then I will send him off. If that isn't love, then what is?
Early this morning, authorities say an excavator was
Gwen?
seen pulling into the Central Park
I'm in
area.
here.
No one on
Hey,
or
I
around
talked to
the scene could
Stephanie, Kyle,
identify the
Jake,
driver.
Roger, all of them are in.
But victims have been identified as Officer Stephanie Grant, Kyle Lowe, Roger
What's
Troy,
going on?
and Jake Stevens. The industrial truck pulled up to the Central Park area and dumped all four bodies out. We are investigating the scene and asking the public if anyone has information. Please
I'm
call
out.
the number
What?
provided on your screen.
This shouldn't be reason to run off. If anything, give us more of one to stay in the fight. Listen, when I was a child, all I ever wanted to be was a cop. Bring positivity to the community and help restore order. When I wake up in the morning and I put on the badge, I feel like it's my superhero costume. And then I pass children in the streets and see the way they look at me and realize it's because it is. I can't run from this. I have to face this head on. And I have to make sure this city is safe before what happened to your son happens to another son. What happened to Vanna happens to another wife. What happened to my partners happened to more women and men that swore to protect this city. So if you're in, you're in. But if you're out, it won't stop me. I cannot let evil prevail, even if it means I have to take down my own damn mother. I swore an oath, and that's what I will abide by.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's do it. Find anything?
Not yet, still looking.
Your mother had great taste in music.
Yeah, she loved the oldies.
Vanna did too. Always clean the house with it on max volume. I see she liked crystals, eh?
Yeah, she keeps them in every room of the house. Not sure why.
Maybe she's the vampire.
Yeah, right.
Where do you think she went?
My guest, Travis. I'm going to tell the sheriff and a few boys to go to his place tomorrow. Guy lives in a dump, 1-bedroom apartment in the south side. Him and my mom got something going on between them.
What you got going on in here?
Just pictures.
You know that man?
Some guy she went to prom with. Why?
Because that's him. That's the man we're looking for.
Whenever I felt down or lost, I would do my hair and makeup. It was a way of making me somebody else, you know? Did it so good I couldn't even recognize myself when I looked in the mirror, so I guess I succeeded. Selene, I'm having one of those days, but all this stuff is old and dried out. Would you mind running a lady to the beauty store? Unless you have to call Travis for permission. If that's the case, then just forget it.
I don't care what he says. You make sure his ass gets those papers to that judge, all right? Remind him I'm the mayor, damn it. Don't forget it.
Coffee is almost done. Your bread is expired, and so is your milk.
Who the hell are you?
Why does everyone ask that question as if it will bring them some sort of comfort knowing? Today, on the other side of this island, city police were found tortured and killed. You sent men over those lines per request of Aaron to help control and aid that city. I need you to call them back.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm telling you to.
Listen, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but it's going to take more than breaking into my home for me to get on my knees like some $2 hooker.
3, 2, 1.
Austin, baby, we're back. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha.
I'm sorry. What were you going on about?
Please, let me stay with you. I have nowhere to go, Dad. You're all I have.
Take your ass to the shelter.
The shelter won't let me sleep there anymore. I can barely eat.
Well, you're not staying with me. I got bitches at the spot. Now go.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Stay on the street?
They didn't have black, but they had honeysuckle brown, whatever the heck that is. Cellini? Cellini?
What the fuck you looking at, bitch? I'll put you and your grandma on your knees.
Cellini? Cellini, no. If anybody knows what you're going through or went through, it's me. I assure... Shit. Travis, listen, it's not her fault. I wanted
Kay, stop. Leave us. Do not bother trying it, Cellini. I am blocking you out. But I can read yours, so allow me. Yes, you are my biggest strength, but in turn you are my greatest weakness. 5'7" plus 2 plus 1 is the size of my biggest headache. We share the same blood, and soon you will have my last name attached to your first. I'll be devastated if I lost you. My biggest fear is not being around, letting this world show you its evil ways and having you jump over the same hurdles I already cleared and knocked down. When you blood bond, you don't get trial periods. Once you subscribe, you're permanently committed. I have lived long enough to make idiotic mistakes, and if you attend the class, you could graduate just by studying the physics of my chemistry. But for this test, on this report card, you have failed. Cellini.
Who is this?
Got your number from Gwen Davis.
Aaron. I would say this is a surprise, but after watching you this afternoon peek through your mother's sock drawer, it took away the element of it. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I just called to tell you I know. I know about you And now I know about Travis.
Do you now?
Yep. I know he's a cover-up for you. I know he delivers your messages to my mother, and you're the Moonrunner. You're the one they fear.
I'm flattered.
Stop it.
No, really, I am.
I'm coming for you. I know who you are now, and every cop from here to the north knows too. And I won't stop until you're behind bars.